What's up, everybody? So we're going to be in standard tuning, and to jump right into it, first part sounds like this. Okay, so we're going to start out with a version of a G chord, which I'm just using, it's going to be the 3rd fret low E, and then 3rd fret B and high E. Okay, so the strumming pattern that I'm using for the beginning of the song is you're gonna strum the whole chord first, and then after that you're gonna go up, down, up, and then you're gonna kind of aim for the middle strings, like the D string. So it's like that, and then you're gonna go up, down, up again, and then you're gonna aim for the bass note, the 3rd fret low E. Okay, so it's strum the chord and then then you're hitting that low E. Then you're gonna do the up, down, up again, and then hit the D string again. And you're gonna kind of just keep going back and forth between like the D string and the low E. Okay, and you're doing the up, down, up in between. So it kind of has like a swing feel to it. So after explaining that, this is how it sounds. Okay, so that's the beginning, that G chord. And then right here, you're gonna go to an F. Okay, so the F chord is gonna be 1st fret B string, 2nd fret G string, and 3rd fret D string. And you're just strumming from like the A string down. So on that F chord, you're gonna go down, up, down. Okay, then it moves to a C chord, which is still 1st fret B string, 2nd fret now is gonna be on the D string, and then 3rd fret on the A string. And when you strum that chord, you're gonna hammer down from open to 2nd fret on the D string. Like that. So okay, that's the hammer on. Then you're gonna go up, down, up, and then on the next down strum, you're gonna pull off that same string, 2nd fret D string, up, down, up again, and then hammer back on. Okay, and then you end it with an up, down, up. So that whole part looks like this. Okay, then it's going to go to this D chord, which is just going to be the 2nd fret G, 3rd fret B, and you're going to leave the high E string open. You're going to go down, up, down, up, and then you're going to this version of a C chord, so it's going to be... Okay, so what that is you're going to leave your finger on the 3rd fret B, and then you got 3rd fret A and 2nd fret D string. Okay, so it's go down, up, back to the D, and it holds on the D for a little bit longer, and then you land back on the G chord, the 1st chord. Okay, so far from the beginning, I'm going to show you how it all looks together. So when you land back on that G chord, you're going to strum it, and then you're doing this hammer on onto the 2nd fret G string from open. So it's open, hammer on to the G string. And that's how he ends like the first verse. Like that. Okay, so then it's going to start over from the beginning again. So that's one little difference there. He's going to do this little hammer on pull off on the D string, 2nd fret. So it's going to go. So you strum to start, up, down, up, D string, up, down, up, and then instead of going to that low E, you're going to do that hammer on pull off. Okay, so that's going to look like this. Back to the F again. Back to the C. You're going to do that hammer on again. Okay, so you do the hammer on. And then you're just doing the 3rd fret D. And then lifting it off. Like that. You strum the C chord like that, and then it's going to go back to the D. To the C. Okay, so when you land on that G chord, you're going to strum it up, down, up, and then it's going to go. Okay, so slowly again when you land on that G. You're walking it into a C chord. So you're going to hit the 3rd fret low E, open A, 2nd fret A, 3rd fret A. And then you're going to make the C shape. Okay, so it's. Then you're going to do that hammer on again on the 2nd fret D. And you're going to do that thing on the 3rd fret with your pinky on the D string. Okay. Okay, so after you do that, you're gonna go up, down, up. Then it's gonna start, and then I'm gonna go to the low E string on the 3rd fret. Hit the low E on the 3rd fret as a bass note. You're gonna go up, down, up, and then you're gonna hit the A string as a bass note. Up, down, up, low E, up, down, up, A, and you're gonna keep going back and forth. So that's gonna sound like this, coming out of the G. Okay, that's how it looks, and then it's going to switch to a G chord. I do the whole thing again slowly so far so you can see how it all goes together. so that's where we're at. You're gonna go back to that G chord. You're gonna do that hammer-on pull-off again on the D string, 2nd fret. Okay, so that's gonna go to a D chord, which is gonna be 2nd fret, G string, 3rd fret, B string. And then when you strum it for the first time, you're going to hammer on now onto the 2nd fret, high E. So you're going to, then you're going to go up, down, up. And then on the down strum, you're going to pull off on that same string, 2nd fret, high E. So it's, and then you're going to hammer it back on. Okay, so that looks like this. Okay, so that whole part from the walk up is going to look like this. Okay, then you're landing back on the G. You're gonna do just, so you're gonna strum the G, and then up, down, up again. And then it's gonna go. Okay, so what that is gonna be 2nd fret to the 3rd fret on the D string. Back to 2nd fret. You're gonna hammer on first. And then open D. And then you strum the G chord again. Okay, and then it's going to go right into the solo, which is going to sound like this to start out. And he's playing over the chords that I just showed you. So to start out, it's going to go, which is going to be an open D string, and then open G string, and then G string on the 4th fret, and then you're going to bend it up and down, just kind of like a half step bend, and then open G and D. So that's the first part, and then the second part's going to go. Okay, so that starts out the same way. Open D, open G string. Then it's going to be 4th fret G. You're going to hit it 3 times. Then you hit it a 4th time. Then you bend up and down and slide down to the 2nd fret. Okay, so it looks like this. Then you're going to hit it on the 2nd fret and slide back to the 4th on the G string. Like that. And then it's going to go, which is going to be a slide on the 4th fret to the 7th on the G string. Then you're sliding back down to the 5th, to the 4th, to the 2nd, and pulling off. Okay? Okay, so from the beginning of the solo, it looks like this. Okay? Then it's going to go, which is going to be 4th fret to the 5th fret on the G string. You're going to hammer on, then you hit it on the 5th and 4th, So it's 2nd fret G, and then you're landing on the 4th fret D. And you're gonna do that twice. Okay, then it's gonna go, which is gonna be a hammer on from the 2nd to the 4th on the D string, then open G, and then 2nd fret G, and then open again. Okay? Then it's gonna go, which is just gonna be a bend on the 4th fret again. Bend up and down, 2nd fret G, and then slide to the 4th. And that's how he ends the solo. Okay, so from the beginning of the solo, again, it looks like this. Okay, so that's the end of the solo, and then right after the end of the solo, he's going to go just right back into the beginning of the song again, starting out with the next verse, but it starts again back on that G string, or G chord, and it just goes all the way through it again. Alright guys, so that's all the main parts of the song. Hope the lesson helped. I just wanted to thank all my subscribers, everybody who supports the channel, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do for more lessons coming up, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.